Because it affects your blood pressure, I know, drinking water. If you don't drink enough water, you get pretty high blood pressure.
Yeah, dude, that was a really weird thing to do on stream, Corey.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Shark Tank, professional commentary only. Boringman versus Zeno.
Yeah, we're getting into it. I feel like it's a good choice to go Mario. I don't think Metaknight would go well for him. Zenokids would probably just punish him too hard.
Mario versus Maria.
Oh.
The feminine versus the masculine.
Yeah.
One with a PhD, one with a degree in fast.
It's weird that some words in some languages have like feminine, masculine qualities to them.
That is true.
Like, I'm not a linguist, but there's a lot of weird. It's neat learning about the little idiosyncrasies of some languages.
Absolutely.
Like how in English you cannot describe an action without describing when it happened. It's literally impossible.
Right.
Other languages don't have that. You can describe an action without saying when it happened.
Yeah. Zeno took a really solid first stock.
Yeah, apparently I missed it, but Zeno just like destroyed Boringman.
Yeah, he got like a good punish and then like a reset, a good punish, and then just knocked him off. I thought it was an air.
I wasn't looking. I was just thinking, okay, what's going to end a stock quick?
Boringman
it's going to be a down air.
Used his second jump, and then Zeno just hit him. I don't know. I was too absorbed in the language conversation.
Yeah. Zenokids has only taken 70%.
Pressure.
He really hasn't like slowed down at all. Uh-oh.
Bad situation for Boringman.
Zeno's been really slow in his edgehogs lately. I've noticed in a lot of his sets, I kept noticing there was times it's like maybe he can edgehog here, and he just wouldn't. Or he would mess it up.
Cape?
Uh-oh.
Or just do the don't die while your opponent does the SD. That's usually a good counter.
I feel like it's
oh my gosh.
Ah.
Wind up the punch. Sock him in the kisser.
Zeno never wave dashes back onto ledge. He either like jumps backwards onto it or he runs off stage then side Bs into the ledge, which is like probably hurting him because both of those are slower than just wave dashing back. Technically the fastest way to get to the ledge is to wave dash forward and then turn around as soon as you can, and then your momentum will continue and you'll slide off and grab.
I mean, depending on distance, it's even faster to pivot, but that's ridiculous.
Did you see that forward tilt from Mario sent Zenokids upward?
Weird.
He got like late forward tilted and popped up onto the platform.
Oh, okay.
That was really weird looking. I don't understand that.
Boringman at high enough percent that just like anything kills. Nair qualifies as anything.
Yeah. 142. Yeah, this is pretty much even, honestly. I'm not going to say that Zeno has a lead, because any good nair or something is going to finish him. Boringman's definitely throwing out some nairs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go for up air at all. I think he's just going for that because it's like pretty safe on shield, but...
Right. Oh my goodness.
This is a scary
Early
world.
stock gone from Boringman.
I feel like we've seen an unprecedented number of like Rascal gimps.
Yeah, I know, you're right.
Today. Like, I've known it's possible, but like our Sonics
Dude,
and
it's
SoCal have been
the
doing
Sharks
it.
are out here. They smell blood.
Yeah, they've been doing it constantly today.
Everybody's nervous. Nobody wants to be the chum.
Jesus. Good. I don't think the chain grab is real. I think Zeno could get out, but he's hard DIing to the side, so he's losing height. If you want to get out of a chain grab, you got to go straight up if you think that you have a chance to.
Straight up leads to up tilt though, and I think that leads to up tilt, like up air.
That's probably your best option. I think you could SDI the up tilt hard enough to where nothing follows up. Up tilt's like the laggiest of his combo moves.
Sure.
That's basically my battle plan against Mario. Is when I run into a Mario and I get grabbed, it's like, okay, he's going to down throw me. I want him to hit me with like an up air or something, and I'm ready to SDI it straight up.
Sure. Yeah, and once again, Zeno not edge hogging when edge hog would have been lethal.
Yeah. He messed up he didn't get the fair. I think he wanted it.
Yeah,
down
but
throw
he didn't
fair.
get the turnaround before the jump.
Yeah, so he got stuck with a really crummy back air that would have never gotten him anything.
Invincible down smash.
Pretty good homing attack. Yeah. I'm just waiting for Zeno to end this, honestly. There we go.
There it is. Yeah, and both times, Zeno didn't really have to set up for a kill. He just tacked on so much damage that a random nair neutral got it done.
Yeah.
And then there were two, like, brutal gimps. Or, like, one of them wasn't a gimp. He got him up to high percent, but it was an edge guard as well.
Yeah, Boringman really likes PS2? No, I guess not. Okay, Zeno banned 2 of the small stages. And yeah, Boringman just took him back to PS2.
And he's trying
But
out the
this time
Metaknight
it's
this
Metaknight,
time.
yeah. We'll see how it goes. That one did not work well, gotta say. That was a pretty bad match.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't blame him for switching. Even though this is 2 out of 3. This is his last shot. It's rough. You like we're just fighting Sosa in semis in a 3 out of 5, and now suddenly you're back into 2 out of 3 land.
Yep.
It feels like you shouldn't be.
Yeah, definitely. And so I actually found I've been struggling in a much more minor way. The same thing that Boringman is. I'm just like getting beaten up by a Sonic as Mario and then switching to a character with a sword and feeling much better. Marth was my sword character of choice. But it feels like fireballs don't do a good enough job covering the space because Sonic can just kind of like run, shield, and then do stuff or jump over them
Sonic's
and hit you.
got a lot of options to deal with projectiles. Or
Right.
just like
Just because he
ignore
can
them.
get around them. Yeah, yeah. Or get hit by them and then still run at you.
You could go over them, under them. You could just block them.
And since it feels like so many times you're playing like a guessing game of where Sonic is going to be.
Yeah. You're just like probably throwing out fireballs blindly.
Right.
And you're not really controlling neutral at all when you're doing that.
And so if you're going to have to throw out moves, you want moves that cover a lot of space and don't get hurt. So like play a sword character.
It's like, what do you expect to have happen
Boringman
when you're
has
throwing
things,
out
though.
random fireballs? It's like
Yeah.
maybe they get hit by it, but you weren't sure they were even going to be in that spot, so you don't get to punish it anyway.
Right.
Yeah, seems kind of challenging.
Yeah. People keep telling me that Mario Sonic isn't that bad, and it very well may not be, but Boringman wanted to try something different this game.
Sonic
And
absolutely
it's
wins the
looking
neutral,
really good.
but if anything, Mario's got the like kill confirms in the
That
combo
is
game
true.
up on him.
And
gotta make
a
use of
solid
that.
recovery that
Yeah.
Boringman was not able to leverage.
Ooh,
Oh my gosh.
Wow, he evens it back up. That was 4 stocks to 2.
Yeah. Xeno once again with like crazy quick kills to even it up.
See, we talked about this briefly a bit ago.
Make it harder for your opponent
Yeah.
to get the execution right.
Yeah, it's like the cape is guaranteed either way, but it's a slightly harder input. So there it saved him because he had messed it up.
Right. Yeah, Boringman with the misinput.
Yeah, and he almost got the crazy edge guard on Boringman, but the problem is with gimping characters in multi-jumps is that you have to like trick them like 6 times in a row.
Oh my gosh, Xeno just spun all the hell over.
Oh, Courtney, write that down.
Hardcore call out on that recovery.
Zeno
as
just
well.
got an amazing combo on Boringman, and he finished it.
Boringman's combos have been like very strong, but he's just been getting more neutral wins than he was with Mario. That's the main difference.
Yeah, he's definitely winning neutral a lot more. Oh, wow.
And he finishes
That's
it
so
off.
sad. Zenokids didn't need to die there.
Yeah, what could he have done?
He could have gotten out of that.
Jump, up B.
Yeah, I think any of those are just drifting away. Like, that
sure.
felt so weird for him to die to
Yeah,
that.
because he was just kind of floating there for too long.
It's like he's at,
Before he
like,
gets
what,
nared.
100%?
100,
How
yeah.
on earth would Meta Knight's up air to jump, nair be possible?
Fair point.
Because that's what happened.
Yeah, there
he just,
shouldn't
like,
be
fell back
nearly
into
enough
it.
hits done.
Yeah, there shouldn't be.
Maybe he was hoping Boringman would back off and go for the edge guard. I don't know. There are either too many layers or there's just the one layer he messed up and was dumb.
So what I think just happened there is Zenokids wanted to go to PS2. Boringman said no, because Zeno did win game 1 there.
Okay.
So I guess Boringman only wants to go there on his own terms. And then Zeno said Green Hell, and Boringman has opted to go
Mario
instead.
This is a pretty solid stage for Mario. Walls are good.
Would you say that this helps your neutral because there's less space for Sonic?
Absolutely. So like, I think of Sonic or like dash dancey characters in general as kind of like a cloud of where they can dash dance. So whenever you're compressing that cloud, it's good.
Yeah, I like to take fast characters like, especially fast fallers who tend to be also very mobile onto this stage because you got so much less room to work with. I could corner them really easily here. And once you do that, it's edge guarding.
So Boringman can definitely live.
Ooh.
He misses the wall jump.
That's weird because that's like the first time I've ever seen him miss that wall jump.
Yeah.
I remember at We Live In, me and the other commentator commented how like he would hit those every single time. But he just messed up there. He was probably freaked out by the spring, which I don't know what happened to it, if it actually hit him or not. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, down throw forward smash.
Yeah, good. And he took his jump there.
Oh, I was expecting a cape.
I also was. I don't think Sonic can really edge guard Mario very well. And I don't think
No.
Mario can edge guard Sonic well, with the exception of Cape. I feel like if anything is going to get an edge guard in this matchup, it's Mario accidentally caping a Sonic who went too high.
Or purposely caping a Sonic who accidentally went too high.
Yeah, yeah. Because Sonic players are like Roy players in that they have an up B that makes them get into the habit of up being straight onto the stage.
Right.
You know, with Roy, a lot of the time it's harder to sweet spot than it is to just like attack them with your up B. And Sonics like to up B to the stage and then like fair you or something. So you can probably count on them putting themselves in cape range because of that.
Right.
Oh my God.
Zeno SDs and is pretty pissed about it.
That was, yeah, that's rough. Oh, he almost made that too. That's
Yeah, he just didn't quite make it to the state or to the edge.
That would be infuriating.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, but Zeno's last stocks are honestly amazing. I feel like maybe his last stocks, in terms of like other players, you know, clutch factors, maybe they're not the best, but it's the biggest difference between their normal stocks and their last stocks. Zenokids turns into a completely different player on these. I think he can do it.
Yeah, he's able to up B out of that weak up air.
He got lucky a lot there. Uh-oh, I was expecting a...
Yeah, me too. It's very hard to time.
Boringman hasn't gone for it at all. So do you think Zenokids even suspects it? It might not be in his memory at this point.
Double jumping out of that. Maybe not. Wow. Uses the grab armor. No jump from Zeno.
Yeah. He's made it back.
Yeah, Sonic has a lot of ways to mix up where he's landing.
Yeah.
Lots of patience from Zeno. Waits for a pill and then goes in on it.
Oh, no. Not a fair. A backer is what he needed there. But he would have never predicted Boringman to willingly fade back into the ledge. So what situations do you use down air in as Mario? Because I feel like that's such a usually terrible move, with the sole exception that it's his only aerial that hits below him.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much just I think you're going to move through this area.
Yeah.
It's the only reason you down air. And if people mess up the DI, then it can lead into things.
Because I played some Dock in Melee, and pretty much the only way I would ever use Dare is being like, I need to get back down to the stage, and this has some good coverage.
I would also use it as an anti-approach.
That's a good point.
Full hop back.
Nah.
Oh. Zeno is being a complete monster.
Yeah.
I actually have a question. You may or may happen to know about Mario's cape in this game. Is it at all similar to Dr. Mario's cape?
In what sense?
In the hitboxes that affect players.
I don't
Do you
remember
not
enough
know?
about Doc.
Okay, because I haven't gotten into debug mode and tested it yet. But I
Like
know
the
that...
hitbox size?
And also how many frames it lasts.
I don't know.
In Melee, Dr. Mario